Cade is back. Might be a slightly shorter stream today. Might be a slightly shorter stream, so I need to change the title. Okay. And I've got the sound on, so everything is fine. PI? Immediate PI, so that's Rapidash 3, Regirock 4, and Bastiodon 3. Except they don't have items, of course. How can I lose this? Garchomp being burned would be bad, but I would still kind of win. They bastardized. Yeah, it's quite difficult. Quite difficult to lose this. That was one of these two. I'm happy to let that run. There's no good safe spot to... I guess I have the freeze, HP down freeze. Problem is that the very low chance I'm late onto burn would be awful. And I don't want to get poisoned either. And honestly, in a match where nothing can really go wrong, the berry is kind of the best because it sets me up for the later games in this round. Persim is not useless. Oh, in factory. In factory. Okay, that's like what you're talking about, yeah. Now, Rapidash 3 will Iron Tail or Horn Drill. There is some upside to... There is some upside to substituting, but also if I keep Garchomp well above Earthquake crit range from Regirock, Earthquake Hammer Arm do the same damage, I'm quite safe. Not quite free. Iron Tail does break the substitute. Yeah. Hammer Arm crit would kill me after I substitute. I don't want to face Bastiodon in a 1v2, a 2v1 with Suicune and Blissey. It is actually possible to lose. So I'd probably be switching out against Regirock anyway. But then I guess you could also say that Garchomp's HP doesn't matter against Bastiodon. If anything, might be better off taking damage. Okay, I'll substitute. Screw it. Fisherman could be any sets. Kingdra. Very small chance that Wolverine runs away with it. Very small chance. It's probably a mistake to substitute on Lantern. Pretty sure that's they get better sleep. I still have the Persenberry. I don't think it really matters. I don't think I really care. I guess I can substitute on Lantern to check for Lantern too. The reason I don't like substitute is because then Kingdra on Dragon Pulse would kill Garchomp. Which I guess is a pretty small downside, really. I think the plan probably gets influenced by what Pokemon was put to sleep. Like, obviously, if Lantern's asleep, I'll be substituting. And I think if Kingdra's asleep, I'm also probably substituting. It is Kingdra, okay. Switching AI, it is guaranteed to be Walrein next. I just need to think about what I want to do against Walrein. Walrein is probably another substitute scout. Okay. Miss then. I obviously don't kill at +2. Because Kingdra's asleep, I should actually just attack. Gives me more chances to crit. I've got 2 chances to crit if I don't set up. I've only got 1 chance to crit if I do. Easy enough. Cameramen are psychic and electrics. To spell these right. Manectric. Pretty sure that's them getting paralyzed. I mean, poisoned. Obviously, it doesn't actually matter. There's no way of losing this game. Well, I guess Manectric could Hyper Beam crit Garchomp. That would be funny. But it should Rain Dance first anyway. No, I think there's no way to lose. From the south, basically. The southeast. So Manectric 4 is the one that's timid, it's not Manectric 2. Ace Trainer, please no ice types. Okay. Don't love facing Cresselia. Bermuda. I just want, what I want to do is make sure I can natural cure switch out if it is Cresselia 2, basically. I think that's the main way to lose this. Quite a big skip. Target. Nicer not to play. I've just remembered when I do this, though. I need to manually change the number. Nadia? It's not Nadia. I'm pretty sure these are set frees, but I'll leave it. How would I lose this? Was it Kang 2 that crit Suicune last stream? Or the stream before that? I don't remember. It is basically very, very difficult to lose this. Because Kang 3 doesn't have a life orb in the arcade, which means I probably do survive 2 hammer arms from it. Krillov. I actually, Nadia is quite a lot more deadly than quite a few trainers. It's just on average, she's quite easy, but there are some very problematic sets. That's speed up. I don't... I'll just take the top row. It should want to hammer arm because it's slower. It's encouraged. Will be Drifblim next because if it's basically if hammer arm crits here, then I might be dead to Aftermath. No, I think that's GG. I get to keep the Persianberry as well, which is nice. Picnicker, set 4. Ramp 4, but there's no items. I'm not that scared. Lapras 4, also not that scared with no items. Very difficult to imagine losing this. Is possible. The fact I'm forcing Lapras out second makes it pretty easy, though. I wonder if it's actually, on average, worth it to risk the turn 1 head smash high roll crit. I mean... You gotta remember, it's a 21 IV trainer as well. Like, I probably live max roll head smash crit. Because if I do, the game's over, because Lapras will just die to Outrage at +2. Interesting. Against a... That's a team swap. I don't want a team swap. That would be very bad. I wanted the level. That's fine though. It'd be funny if you got a choice scarf. Oh my god. It's actually fairly annoying because it does stop me being able to swords dance. Let's just kill it. Bro did indeed get his item back. So Scarfed Lapras is going to lock into Ice Beam, obviously. What's annoying is that it's faster than Suicune, so if I do decide to switch to Suicune, it'll have 2 chances to freeze it. But if it does, I will switch obviously to Blissey. So this should be over. Okay, it's over. I'm fast in Tangrowth. Tangrowth is 65 with 21 IV. And it missed anyway. That was an interesting one. It's still much better than team swapping, obviously. Psychic. Pretty standard. Pretty standard one. I'm not that scared of Latios. I'm just thinking if I can outrage, because obviously if I outrage and it is Latios free, obviously I'm dead. I guess in that case I might as well substitute. I'm a little bit nervous about Executor free if I do decide to go down that path. AC Decode. Yeah, I would be T-waving Latios free in that case. It's possible to lose if it is Latios free and Executor free. Yeah, it's Fog. I definitely don't want Fog. Slightly late. Give me Lum. Or Citrus. Salak. Interestingly, that's really helpful. I can now outspeed Latios free. I think I should always win now. It is Executor free. I did hit it with a max power attack. The concern is that I don't think it can win. Not against Blissey. It will Trick Room, but it should Wood Hammer after that. Yeah, it's fine. It is unfortunately quite unlikely to boom when it's the last Pokemon alive. There's special AI for it in singles. That would have been much more epic if it had done that. Breeder. This is a bit of a weird team. I'm pretty sure they are set for. There is no Quick Claw Metagross, obviously. Best way to lose this would be Garchomp being crit on turn 1, I think. I don't know, like Trick Room, and then I get crit. If it's Trick Room, I'd just be switching to Suicune, though, against the Metagross. Actually not sure how I lose. I guess standard stuff. Paralysis and Burn would be really bad. Yeah, so that is Burn on me. But there's a nice target in the second row, which I've missed. It'll be bad if that's Blissey, I guess. I should find time to switch out. It is Blissey that got frozen, right? Blissey is third. Yeah, that's quite annoying. I don't think it changes anything. I definitely don't want to greedy. I definitely don't want to greed on the Swords Dance. I don't really want to substitute either because it can get an attack boost. Ideally, I do not get crit and it's just over. Thank you for subscribing. I'm not going to read your name out there. Okay, I crit instead. Well, that's over. This is a set 4 trainer. So I do kill with Outrage. Honestly, because it's a low IV, I probably kill with Earthquake as well, though. Just didn't want to have it kill Garchomp while it was still healthy. That's the only way to lose that, really. We escaped the very deadly turn 1. I mean, match 1. Trump card doesn't move. Yeah, it's doesn't really work in the game. Like, it needed lower than 5 BP on base. Thank you, Wet Nails. So this is another match where I'm not that concerned. The Raikou 2 lead does not scare me. Thank you, thank you. So it's a funny one because there's obviously is no Shucker Raikou. There's no Shucker Entei. There is the omnipresent threat of Latios set 3. I probably would switch out. I probably just have to Thunderwave Latios to win. And avoid getting myself paralyzed at the same time. I think that's I think we started here. So I think I'm pretty sure it's They Go to Sleep, which would be very easy, particularly if it is Raikou. I can just Swords Dance on Raikou as well, but it's Latios 3, which would be concerning. Latios 3 is timid. Suicune is basically, it's for 2 types of broad categories. It's water types with physical moves, and it's also for Pokemon like Donphan and Steelix, which can run like Ice Fang and stuff. Pokemon Ranger Jeff. So if Latios is asleep, this is kind of over. Is there any reason not to set up? I can't think of any. I guess the biggest reason not to set up is because I don't need to. Yeah. Not that interested in getting crits. It was Raikou 3 or 4 because 1 and 2 are both speed boosting natures. They're fast and Garchomp. Which does make Entei 2 a bit more likely. And it's not Latios 3 because we move first. Entei 3. So it was Raikou 3 because of item clause. Even though there are no items in the arcade, I'm pretty sure the game follows item clause logic. So yeah, if you're wondering what the worst matchup with this team would be, it would probably be 3 water types, 3 bulky water types, something like Dewgong, Walrein, Quagsire or something. Just 3 Pokemon that could cause problems. There were also certain PI trainers with Oko sets which can cause problems. Like, I don't really want to face Gliscor 3. Even though it doesn't have a focus sash in here. Abomasnow. It's been a while since I faced... I'm pretty sure it's guaranteed to take at least 1 turn of sleep parasitized, yeah. It's random how long the duration of sleep is, but it's random, I think, yeah. So I definitely want to sub on Regice. I definitely don't want to switch out of Regice 2, basically. That's the main thing. All the other Regice sets will be Ice Beaming. And what's funny about this is, so let's say Garchomp kills Regice, which isn't very likely to happen, but let's say it does. Because Glalie is Mono Ice type, there's a switch. The switch in order is to pick the Pokemon with the best super effective matchup into Garchomp, which has a super effective move. Obviously, they all have ice moves, and you would think Glalie has a better matchup because it's just pure ice, and Abomasnow is ice water. But there's overflow that happens on Glalie. So Glalie has a 4 times matchup into Garchomp, and it's considered an ice type by the game, and it overflows. So Abomasnow would come in before Glalie against Garchomp. Which isn't good, because I don't want it to be hailing, really. I'm pretty sure that's a random board. I need to go for the 3rd row. The poison helps a lot. I mean, with the poison, can I switch? Because I'm no longer as worried about Regice 2. Let's see what you are. Not Regice 2. It's tricky, because I kind of want to have Suicune alive for some of the Glalie sets, but Suicune is pretty unlikely to be helpful against Abomasnow. Or as helpful as usual. Regice 2 is pretty good. It's pretty annoying that it's a physical one, though, in general. If they were all special, it would be so much easier to play around Regice. So I'm mostly interested in what move it clicks now, because obviously set 4 will be clicking Thunderbolt. I need to think a little bit about if it's set 1 and it charge beams. The biggest downside to Calm Mind is either Thunderbolt crit or Thunderbolt paralysis. But even if they do paralyze, I'll be awake and kicking next turn. Okay, it is Regice 1. Since I quite easily live a Charge Beam crit, and since I would want to be at least +2 for Glalie so I can two-shot it. Although it is poisoned. You know what? We're far enough ahead. Let's just not blunder into crits. Who thought Charge Beam was a good move? So obviously Abomasnow will be coming out second against Suicune, since it has a super effective move on all of its sets. And it has a better type matchup than Glalie. Hey, Lion. Okay. There are a few cases where I would want Suicune alive, and it would mainly be against Glalie 4. I am very seriously considering switching to Blissey. Because the biggest punishment to switching to Blissey would be being hit by Sheer Cold, but if I am hit by Sheer Cold, that means I can go to Garchomp and substitute. Just Williams holds the current world record. Yeah, I'm going Blissey. If Abomasnow 4 crits Blissey with Wood Hammer, that is also completely fine. I think the best way to lose would be to stay in there. Okay. So it did under 30. That's Abomasnow 2. Abomasnow 1 would do more damage than that. If it does Leech Seed, I think Blissey just has to faint. I'm just going to keep Blissey in. Okay, or I could win. Blissey, incredibly balanced as always. I'm faster than every Glalie set. There's no reason to Thunder Wave. And no reason to not attack, since I just need to do enough damage to bring it into Outrage range. That is a very bulky Glalie. It's not even Ice Body. I was expecting this to be closer. It could have been a lot closer. Just got very far ahead on the Abomasnow. It's a Guitarist, those are Electric and Ghost Pokemon. Looks very easy. Yes, you are correct. All I have to do to win this is switch out on turn 1. I guess I could potentially lose to Signal Beam from Manectric 4. That's speed up. I can go for the third row though. Iggy. Iggy has written a song about Pokemon's cries. While Dust Noir 1 can use Trick Room, it doesn't have an item, which severely neuters it. It's a real question, actually. What do we want to go to? Because it is obviously sunny day now. Suicune's not going to free shot it with Surf anymore. I could still go Suicune. Okay, that's an easier one. No reason to even bother risking a crit. There's no major downside to killing it now. I could win at slightly higher HP by PP stalling it even further. But that just seems like a waste of time, because Garchomp's already going to win. It should always be Raichu in next, because it will default to team order. I don't think I'm killing Raichu 2. It's going to be close with Surf. I don't think I'm going to kill it, though. Inga. Boom, 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 boom. Another set 4 trainer. 21 IV. It's a breeder. Very difficult to lose this one as well. Very difficult. Because I'm faster than Manectric. Phase 1 breeders don't have max IVs and everything. That's a good point. That's quite funny, actually. Yeah, but because Manectric is 21 IVs, Garchomp is faster. That's Hail. I kind of... Just gonna let it run, maybe. I'm considering stopping down here, but I would hate to do speed up. I'm a little bit worried about it being an item square if I was slightly early or late on the recognition. Anyway. Hail does matter a little bit in terms of making it safe to switch. But I can go Suicune first. You did not get lucky, which means I'm just going to kill you. Against Skarmory. Well, let me bring up Skarmory. There's only one Starmie set with any recovery, and it's Skarmory 2. And Suicune can PP stall Skarmory with rest. So even if Skarmory got double team set up, and then I missed every single move into it, I would still beat Skarmory. Now, if Suicune somehow fainted earlier in the match, Skarmory could be a bit more of a problem. But it's just how it goes. Well, it's like a lot of things, yeah. It's like Gallade's not a problem unless Garchomp faints. If Garchomp faints, then Gallade's a very big problem. This is set 1 because it's a collector. Might be collector Leroy. Is there any way to lose this? Garchomp can't get paralyzed. I'd have to burn myself basically. Exactly because of Team Preview. If I didn't have Team Preview, my streak would be a lot shorter because I'd just be playing blind. You did get it early, don't worry. I'm probably playing for another 90 minutes. I actually forgot what the starting square was, but I just remembered it wasn't a problem. I should let it run. Every single square on this board is good enough. Yeah, okay. This will be a fast one. Now, in Tower, something could have gone wrong there in terms of a focus ban from Nidoking 1. But there are no items in here. Parasol, Lady, Angie. It's over. I was typing out Electabuzz and I was like, oh, God, how many... Where do the vowels go in here? Streak's over. We're going to lose to Angie. It's Parasol Lady Angie. Let's go for the burn since it's such a big target. You know what I'm not super certain of is the fact that Pidgeot is burned. Is it going to appreciate that it can do more damage with Focus Blast if it U-turns? Will that mean that it does U-turn on turn 1, basically? I'm actually not sure. How can Parasol trainers get burnt anyway? True. You see, I think that might prove that it understands it's burned. I'm sorry to disappoint you. As always, the first match of the round is the deadliest. It always has the worst boards right at the start. It's the highest chance that I get myself burned or paralyzed or something. Honestly, the worst thing that could happen is that he gets frozen or put to sleep, because then that interrupts aromatherapy. The Psychic Trainer. I don't like Executor Leads because of the risk of Trick Room. Bronzong can also Trick Room. I don't know how to format the name Mr. Mime to make it show up. Okay. That worked. I think pretty much anything except burning myself would be fine. I'm a little bit scared of Bronzong. But honestly, I'm more scared than I should be. Because Blissey is pretty good against Bronzong. I'm pretty sure that's I get put to sleep, which is one of the worst things that could happen. This is even worse, though. Like, honestly, where is safe? I don't want to hit this. I guess I go up here. But I want to be late. I don't want to be early. I was bound to get sleep if I left it anyway, so I'm actually not that upset about that. The worst square on that board was if I give myself an item. Because if I give this team a choice item, it kind of all falls apart. So now I'm kind of hoping that Suicune is asleep. And Suicune is asleep. Lagging Tail does not exist past 49. It does exist before then. Alright, so what do I want to do? I do want to substitute and check if it's not executor free, because then I can just go and use aromatherapy. If it's executor 2, I'm just going to sweep. Most annoying would actually be executor 1. Oh, what do I do against you? What do I do against you? I think I just want to... I think I want to sub 3 times. Then SD and Outrage. The problem with that is that because it is a physical executor set, it is biased towards being Bronzong that's switching in. Now, a +2 Outrage into Bronzong does good damage, but it can backfire. I don't have to worry so much about Bronzong 2. I think I'm actually just going to do that. I mean, I'm just going to do that. That seems most sensible. If it wood hammers every turn, could I Earthquake? I don't think so. Yeah, this is a funny Garchomp trick that you can do this against Trick Room. It could also miss Zen Headbutt. That would be really funny. Did not miss. I do not have to worry about Quick Claw, at least. I am guaranteed to get a big attack off into Bronzong. I don't think that changes anything. Yeah, let's just do the standard. I hit you once, I guess. did not use Hypnosis. Okay. It doesn't matter that Trick Room is up. Okay. I guess technically speaking I should switch out. Time for stalling. I tried to win this quickly. It should want to reflect. Okay, good. Now crit me. Okay. It probably was faster in real time to just continue switch stalling. Is a ranger any set? And I've got to do the hard challenge of spelling Regigigas without typoing. Hello? I've misspelled. Oh. Reggie Steals. There is one thing that makes me very nervous, which is to potentially do a Calm Mind war against Suicune. That's a little bit weird. Yeah, Suicune's a bit scary. The problem is that Suicune 4 is Calm Mind. That has max HP, which means it lives 4 Seismic Toss because it has 202. No, it has 207 HP at level 50. So I probably would have to go to my own Suicune. And let's say I switch into a Calm Mind and then I Calm Mind again. I kind of have to attack and push it down into Outrage range. I would like to incapacitate Suicune in some way. Sunny Day. It's not really it. You know what's funny? I could probably win with a team swap. I'd just be very nervous about beating Blissey. Sunny Day isn't bad. At least that means I don't get frozen as I switch to my own Suicune. The problem is, you got to think, what if it's Suicune 3 and I do a team swap? And then I miss Blizzard. That was... It's Doubles Arcade, where team swap is actually pretty usable. Okay, it's set to. It's actually going to bite, which is annoying because it's faster than me. It's fine though. It would need so many. It would need so many flinches in a row. Should be out of PP soon on bite anyway. I probably do need +6 to kill. What is very likely to come out next? It is definitely biased towards being Regigigas. So that means it's definitely it's almost definitely 1 or 3. I guess there's a tiny chance that it's 4. And then it's Regigigas 2 exactly. Yeah. It's not Registeel. Yeah, it's not Registeel set 2 at least. Paralysis. It's not absolutely guaranteed to use Thunder Punch. It can use Shadow Claw because it's high crit. I do kill it with Garchomp. I think I'd rather have Suicune in against Regigigas anyway. Okay, it's set 4. Having a weakened Pokemon when they bring something in is often ideal because it prevents things like double team. Executor is another one which I need to think about spelling. It feels like there should be a C in there, and there just isn't. I'm pretty sure that is they get paralyzed. I am so paranoid about Team Swap, though, I might actually stop it somewhere else. Where would I even stop it? I guess down here. I mean, if I was wrong about the starting square and it was Team Swap, I would actually just be completely lost. I don't think I even want to substitute against Mime 2. The Peanut Gallery is not happy with the safety plays. Well, it is frozen, surely. Surely it would remain frozen. No need to be greedy. It's a good thing the arcade music is quite good. It would be annoying to play with sound on, and it'd suck. I can't remember what I used to do against Charizard. I really can't. It feels very obvious to switch out. I'd be a bit upset if I did switch out into Sunny Day, though. Because Overheat and Sun, critting Blissey probably can kill. I'm pretty sure that's burn on you. I don't really want to burn Machamp because of Guts, but it is 50-50, and I do have Substitute. If I end up burning Machamp, I will have to save Garchomp. There is no doubt about it. I don't want to stop it anywhere else. So the disaster would be Charizard free crits Dragon Claw into Blissey, and then probably also crits Flare Blitz. Surely I would kill if Surf after that, though. Okay. That's fine. The special defense drop is actually very annoying. Yeah, I have to reset the special defense drop. Problem is, I'd be switching into a Focus Blast on Suicune anyway. Do I just Seismic? I mean, why do I need Blissey? After one Seismic, I do kill with Outrage. It's not actually Blaze yet. It'll be at 53 out of 153. But it can Blast Burn. Machamp was guaranteed to come in. Let's find out if you're Guts or not. It's very, very simple. If I die, it's Guts, and if I live, it's definitely not Guts. Although, if Cross Chop crits, it might be No God. Okay, it's Guts. Yes, definitely. I think we all know what it is now. I'm a tiny, tiny bit worried about Machamp 1 putting itself in Bullet Punch range. I think I have to go Suicune though. Please don't crit me. At the same time, I would kind of deserve it. Because I did intentionally burn a Machamp. Although there was not another great square. Please no crit. Stop. Okay. That should be GG. If Machamp forced me to use Outrage, or forced me to use Substitute before Breloom came out, then Breloom 1 could probably win. Because Breloom 1 is Impish. And max defense. Actually kind of a little bit scared of Breloom set free as well, though. Yeah, it must be Substitute though, right? Like, yes, Dynamic Punch could break the Substitute, but it would literally have to hit all of them. And if I don't sub, I'm, like, dead to Breloom 4 too often. Well, that's easy, because Breloom 2 does not run any bulk. My OCD can't stand the XP Barnes Suicune. It might be intentional. Why did I heal? Why did I heal on Machamp? That was just such a stupid thing to do. It was extremely unlikely that I would have lost, but why did I give it that chance? Very difficult to lose this. It would have to be Speed Boost Yanmega, Wouldn't I just switch? I can't imagine losing this, actually. The most annoying one would be Yanmega 2 U-turning into Breloom free. As I go to Blissey, which I probably will be. That's poison. It could be poison heal Breloom. That would be very annoying, actually. But where else would I stop it? I guess I could go for this. Go for the team swap between two self-freeze tiles. I could actually go Suicune. The problem with Suicune is that a Bug Buzz crit would push me into Bug Buzz range. Actually kind of annoyed that I can't paralyze this. Okay, it's not Yanmega 2. Yes, just do that. You're dead if I attack you this turn. Nice crit. What's annoying about this is you might Giga Drain now. You're at +2. Probably best to kill it before it does that. What's nuts about this is I might have to sacrifice Garchomp. It's Effect Spore. Okay, I win. It's a nice crit. I guess I don't really want to Outrage yet. Breloom 1 and 4 are both quite likely to throw. With Counter or Spore respectively. The downside to doing this is that if I substitute again, I am definitely putting myself in Dragon Claw range from Aero 4. Suicune wouldn't always kill Aero 4 even with the poison damage. But like Aero 4 would have to double crit basically. I'm already in kill range of Aero 2, so I'm not worried about that. Okay. GG. It is Aero 2. It's a breeder. Now, are we going to give Rampardos his Eisen back again? I don't want to play on the Trick Room. I kind of hope it would be better if I'd been late, but it's fine. For safety, I was aping for that square. It's a breeder. I will kill Salamence at -1. It's not a roll. Poor Garchomp. Another set 4 trainer. I do not like Electrode. I would rather not play in rain, actually. Not against Floatzel. Boo-doo-doo. It's Simon, the fan club division manager. Right, if I outrage, it will be Skuntank in first. They tie on highest damage from explosion. Probably better to not be locked for that reason. Sandstorm is good for me, yes. I'm not super certain about killing at only 2 Sandstorm chips. It's 21 IV. I probably did. Simon Wong's fight one bad. I do need to fix that. That is a universal problem for the. Is it Psychics? There's another trainer class which that's a problem for. Simon. I think I fixed the Ace Trainers. I think it used to be the Ace Trainers that are broken. It's Idol. They can be a number of things. This is an Evolution Idol. The worst thing that could happen here is that it would be something that forces me to aromatherapy, but then it's revealed to be Umbreon 1 or 4. That would suck. You think it's Nissa? I'm pretty sure that's Rain. Which is fine. Even if it's level up, that's fine. It's a lot safer for Garchomp to face Umbreon. It is a lot of blue. That is always the way it is on match 1. A lot of nerfs. Rain is actually kind of annoying for Vaporeon, but it's fine. It's Coco. Unlucky. Lost a 50-50. Now, let's say Earthquake Payback crit. I can just surf because it's raining. I don't think I care. I might want to just outrage though to avoid that. How about you curse again, because you're so likely to do that? Yeah, I do have to outrage now. It is quite annoying. What water move do you have? Acid armor, okay. You're gonna baton pass defense to Jolteon? Okay, that's quite enough crits. You can stop now. To T-Bolt, it's not certain. Let's throw Suicune away. I'm throwing off a rhythm. The Frontier Idols, they're not happy. They all complain, don't they? All of them. I'm like 99% sure it's a set 4 trainer. I can't remember if Charlie is one or not. I don't think I. Okay, that's not Porygon 2. Porygon set 2. Porygon 2. No, come on. What if I just put in Porygon 24? Doesn't one of these work? Okay, there we go. Obviously a little bit concerned about the download. This scores are pretty good. That's an automatic skip. It's always a problem, yeah. Yeah, this would be a very deadly match. If it's a download Porygon set, I'd be risking the freeze into Blissey. And then Gliscor does a lot. Even Flareon is actually a bit of a problem. It's got too much special defense. It's kind of cheap. Wait, hold on. That equaled the record. It'd be very funny to lose now, though. Set 4 trainer, that's normally good news. Not a big fan of Breloom 4. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit scared about the Miltank if I do decide to play this in the way that gives up Garchomp. Breloom is so annoying. I think I would just... I think I... Oh, but it's got a... No, 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 it hasn't got a shell bell. What am I talking about? Okay, I'm not actually that scared of this then. I'm pretty sure that's... You get burned. Which definitely takes this thing out of this match. Go for the swap. Go for the swap for the record. This is... Yeah, okay. Go for the Trick Room. It's so incredibly over. Nice crit. What were the first few? I'm sorry, I read that too slowly. Chat, please answer, Lion. Now we lose. Now we lose. I'm not playing very quickly. This might take a very long time to end this streak. Thanks, everyone. God, ending on 6-7. Interesting, the overlay is broken. Anyway, whatever. The, It's always slow, but one I have to be careful of. I saw that Squilliams lost. I think he lost at that. I'd actually rather not get paralyzed. It's actually very difficult to stop this. We're on a safe spot. Crud. Okay, that's going to be an interesting round then. I was thinking about being paralyzed on Blissing. I was like, actually, that's a really bad idea. Okay. Oh, it's a Ranger. Oh my god, why did I think it was a Psychic? Rangers are set 4s. Oh yeah, it's going to be interesting at the end of this then. Getting punished. Don't drop, don't drop, don't drop, don't drop. You should want to set up again. Don't be deceived by its HP bar. It is at 52 right now. What's in the back? I'd actually rather kill this with Trick Room up. Aaron cry. I'm sorry, it's still broken. Okay, so unfortunately I hit the speed up, which is a really, really stupid thing to do. So whatever it starts on now is going to end one square below that. It changes the automatic ending point. I am not good at max speed roulette. Okay. I should be okay. Oh, this is actually a very, very tricky game anyway. I don't think I can switch out, but also I kind of need Garchomp for Dragonite. It'd be so funny if I lost. I'm pretty sure that's Sandstorm. Could it be Burn? Oh my god, could it be Burn? I really hope it's Sandstorm, it's not Burn. I can probably win if it is Burn. Okay. Sandstorm is quite funny. So what's tricky about this is it's incredibly likely to Dragon Dance. I am obviously still faster. I think I'd substitute once. I was just thinking about what I do if it does crunch. I might have to just Sword Stance. Oh, it's a Dragon Tamer. I was not paying attention. So it's not set 4. I'm just trying to assess how often I need Blissey. I would really need it against... Oh, no, I wouldn't. It would be okay, actually. I'm just a little bit nervous about Aggron 1, which sounds like it's a bizarre thing to say, but it actually is a bit of a concern. I'm definitely not staying in. It's tricky to know what I should be going to. Probably is Suicune. I'm just very concerned about Screech from Aggron 1. Okay, that did not freeze at least. I really just want to surf. I really just want to surf. What will be coming out? Pretty likely to be Dragonite. What's rough about Dragonite is that I probably do have to outrage it, and then I'm not happy about the Blissey Aggron 1v1 at the end. I actually think I probably don't want to kill Tyranitar. I probably want to let it kill Suicune, so I can outrage it. At least that way, Aggron is easier to manage, because if it's a 2-turn outrage, I'm not going to kill it. Okay, that didn't crit. So I can switch back to Garchomp at least. That didn't do enough. That is not... Outrage is not going to do that much damage, is it? I don't have the ruler. I don't have the cheating device. I kind of feel like I have to Earthquake that. I'm not sure if I should be using Substitute on Dragonite. On one hand, if it's Dragonite 2, it can miss. Dragonite 3 would be crippling itself. Dragonite 4 would potentially be setting itself in confusion. I don't really care about Dragonite 1 as much. The reason why I might want to just Outrage now is because I'd only be fainting to an Ice move. From Aggron. I think it makes sense to go fishing for the misses right now, though. Like that. Now, if it's a free turn Outrage, I can actually still get screwed. I think I'd rather Swords Dance. Okay, well, I'm definitely not milking it any more than that. I did get a free turn, but it's fine. It might not get any easier. I am lucky that match did not happen on a bad roulette board. There's no way that's a PI, right? Oh, it's fine. Wailord doesn't have Quick Claw. I've decided it's fine. Just these three. I'm so incredibly likely to win. But it obviously can go wrong very quickly. Please give me a good auto. Give me a good auto. I'm pretty sure that was either this or this. And both are good for me. Yeah, so I think in this match we'll just Earthquake Probo. And I think what I'll... I think I will switch to... Will I switch to Blissey? Like it was right item. I guess if I go Suicune, Claydol is going to come out next. I can go Suicune and Calm Mind. Honestly, I think if I go Suicune, I'd just be surfing now. Let's just kill this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill this, and then I'm just going to substitute 4 times on Blizzard. I'm going to force it to hit every Blizzard. Set free. I was worried with Explosion. I was also worried about Warlord because if I lose Suicune to Cladle's Explosion, then Outrage plus Seismic Toss doesn't kill Warlord, and Warlord would have the option to Fissure Blissey in that case. This feels pretty easy. Those are all fine. They're not killed, they're fainted. True. Like, I'm just going to go Suicune on the Outrage. I'm pretty sure it started here. I'm lucky to not have got punished too hard by the speed up. One of a kind, it's Jogger Austin. This is very easy with the rain up because I OHKO with Surf. I say it's easy, but this could happen. Okay. Epic, thanks, Jerry. Say to do. I was like, I just had a flash forward to like the YouTube video or something, and I just say, oh, it's definitely over now, and then Dugong hits 6 sheer culls in a row, or Born Drills or whatever. It's not really a problem. That's team swap lol. Oh yeah, it's struggling. It's confused about the world record thing. What is the worst thing that could happen if I stay in? Because it can't signal beam. It can't confuse me. I guess I get crit, and then Raikou 1 revenges. No reason to be greedy, really. Ice Beam. It is actually Raikou 1. That's very funny. It's Angie. If I do this, it'll show both. Okay, I don't care. It's set to. Is there any item in the game that I could lose on? Honestly, I just go for the slowdown. Damn it. Well, no point extending this out. Mega. Same problem as last time. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I just don't want anything too bad here. I'm a bit scared of Yanmega 4. That's team swap again. Okay. I could actually go for the I'm actually going to go for the Trick Room. No! Why did I just give a speed down? I mean, okay, this is better than Team Swap, which I would probably lose. That was a really bad one to miss time. Ooh, no, I don't like that. I do kind of have to go the Suicune. I really hope this is not No Guard Machamp 3. God, yeah, Mega 2 into Machamp. That's a brutal turn 1. Oh no, no, no. Please. I'm in a lot of trouble if this crits. That's fine. Good. 83 is probably out of range of Earthquake. So it'll be Dynamic Punch or Ice Punch. If it's Dynamic Punch, this is the last PP it has. Okay. I do have to rest. To avoid death to a dynamic punch crit. Okay. It's now possible for it to select any move. As long as it doesn't freeze Blissey, I'm kind of fine. Now, purely based on vibes, do we think it's no guard, or do we think it's just guts and he got lucky? Because I would like to paralyze it if it is no guard. I'm a coward. Let's do that first. At some point, it is going to freeze me. This is so scary. What's really annoying about this is I cannot go to Garchomp, which is what I would normally want to do in a situation similar to this. That was bound to happen eventually. What is the outcome of all of this, then? It is very likely to be Dragonite in next if it is a physical Dragonite. Yeah. It's going to be Dragonite in next. Nothing surprising about that. I do have to Thunder Wave. Can't let it Dragon Dance twice and be faster than Garchomp. Okay. I will do my best to survive this. Lol. Right, if I outrage this, what is the downside? I don't see one. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse this round. My god, I got 4 matches left at speed up. That was some good turbulence. What a great reference that is. I don't want to jinx myself. It should be quite easy. How about I automatically get roulette speed down? I'm pretty sure it was this. It might be this. Oh, God. Every other square on the board is better than this. I'm wondering if I should actually stop. It's only 3 and 11 to be a choice item. I'll use 21 IV, so Garchomp's faster than Dugtrio. Oh my god. What is that? Yeah, you know what? It could be worse. It could be much worse than this, particularly for a Psychic Trainer. I'm just so scared of the roulette board. Please leave me alone. I think I've avoided it again. It's definitely not the team swap. It's definitely not team swap. I'm fine. Fortunately, the further you go into a arcade round, the more likely you are to get basically neutral tiles, things that affect the whole field, stuff like Rain Dance and so on. It is still possible to get self-burn though. Team swap would be a great shot though. Yeah. Right, do I just stay in? I really, really, really want to switch. I don't need Suicune for Latias. Metagross 2, okay. I would be remiss to not set up against you, I think. What if I surf and then rest, and then at least that way I don't get hugely punished by a crit? It is out of psychics. Who is more likely to come in? Special Metagross still has almost as much attack as special attack. But it's probably just going to be decided on the super effective check. I would very much like to force Latias 4 in first, if it is Latias 4. I need to also think about what if Latias 1 comes in and uses Calm Mind. I would only lose Suicune because Garchomp is faster. So I guess that's fine. I think I should just kill Metagross. Hypno in first. It's quite a lot more likely to be a Thunder Punch set. I've already won at this point. Because it's not Latias free. It didn't switch in. Very balanced, and now I'm back to Roulette's hell. Can you leave me alone, Metagross? Can you just leave? This is an easier match than the last one, at least. I think actually almost anything but Team Swap. That might be I'm Asleep. I don't think it's Fog. It might also be Random Roulette. Or I'm kind of tempted to stop it at the bottom. Okay. I was very tempted to stop that. Only way to lose is to have Metagross faint, really. You know what's funny is that there are totally people who would be incredibly consistent at the fastest roulette speed. I'm not sure why last week went so much better than this week. I think it really was just two badly timed misses. It's a Clown, there's a Psychic and Ghost. Please just leave me alone, Metagross. It's the same as always. I'm very scared about the Trick Room. Oh, that might be automatic Trick Room. I'm actually going to stop it. Am I? I don't want to be paralyzed. Oh, no. The cope is that it's this, but I think it's this. Fog is actually much worse than Trick Room, though. Okay. I've never been so glad to be wrong. How about you? I think I should double Earthquake. Because if I lock myself into Outrage and it's a pre-turn Outrage and Metagross kills Garchomp and then it's Medicham 4, I am going to lose. Okay, GG. I could probably do one more round. I did start late. Let's finish late as well. Guitarist, Electric and Ghost. This has to be a set for Guitarist, I think. To have Slowking. But I'll put up all of the sets. A little bit scary. A little bit scary. A little bit concerned about what happens if Garchomp takes too much damage, then Infernape 1 or 4 comes in later. He's actually... Yeah, this is actually a pretty bad matchup for me. Amazingly, that is... The opponent gets put to sleep. Who needs to be good when you could just be lucky instead? I don't think I'm scared of Trick Room. The Pokemon in the back are actually too fast for that to be a problem. I'm actually wondering if I should just go straight to Suicune. Because Hidden Power Electric will be a 4-shot roll on Slowking 2. I would still be annoyed at Curse. But I would be super annoyed if Slowking 3 or 4 crit or dropped Suicune on the switch. So I think I'm actually just going to go Blissey. I forgot that it's a 21 IV trainer, so Slowking dies to that, lol. Blissey is weirdly good into Weavile. Oh, it's asleep. I didn't even notice. It's a 21 IV. I probably should kill it. Okay. Please say that isn't Boyce. I'm just thinking about what happens if it is Medicham 4. I'm always quite scared of Medicham 4. If it crits Blissey. I guess I would be T-waving first, though. Would I be soft-boiling if it crit? Oh. The paralysis completely changes the trajectory of the match, though, because that means that Blissey and Suicune are faster than Medicham and Aero. And Lucario doesn't matter. Well, Lucario 3 could crit Blissey, but apart from that. Crit Suicune, crit Blissey. It's the same problem as always, which is that if I substitute, I'm in Ice Fang range. At the same time, it's paralyzed. Like I think I'm always doing this. Drain Punch. I am so tempted to just Swords Dance. I guess I can stall Drain Punch. It should want to detect fairly often as well. What, +4? Goodbye, Boyce. Boyce is a known enemy. A very big problem in the past. Oh, it's a PI. That's a bomber too. How scary is Kingler without its Salakberry? The hail really helps me in this game, funnily enough. As long as the Bomber Snow doesn't hit too many sheer colds, I should be in really good shape. I think that's They Get Burned. Oh, what if it's not this though? I definitely saw it animate on here. It's one of these two. This is what I'd be aiming for anyway. How much does that change? You still have to hit like so many Oko moves here. It's actually already GG. Should I go for the Earthquake? It doesn't seem worth it. I do not want to self-hit at +2. I also do not want to get destroyed by Guillotine, but I think I should be in Crabhammer range, right? The Burn and Hail should make this easier. Okay, apparently I was not. Because of the burn. Duh. It would have had to hit 3 out of 3 guillotines to win from there, though. And I think I would kill. It would have taken... yeah, 37%-ish. More PI, please. Okay. Should be a much easier match. I'm actually happy to risk turn 1 explosion here. On the basis that Wheezing Explosion doesn't kill Suicune. That's team swap. Lol. Okay. I guess there's a funny one where Regirock explodes, Wheezing explodes and crits Suicune, and then Probopass explodes. It literally has to explode right now, or I automatically win. Actually, with Hammer Arm tying as strongest move, it can't because it's a +1 because it's slower. And Weezing is frozen anyway, yeah. But the good thing about facing PIs is you can't face them again in the same round. Okay, it's not getting easier. I definitely want to try and get a Abomasnow out before Glaceon. I mean Glaceon out before Abomasnow, so it doesn't have Snow Cloak. So I think I have to go Suicune. It is very scary against Fissure. At least against Fissure, I'd have the option of trying to set up Swords Stance. Rest for content. That's Fog. Oh, I actually hit it. Opal. I do think I have to go blindly into Suicune though. I'm wondering, because if I Calm Mind, obviously Surf kills, I could just Surf and go for the crit. How much... I'd be safe against the Earthquake crit either way. I'm just wondering how much does being at +1 matter for Abomasnow? Matters a little bit. Crap, didn't I say that... No, I wanted to bait in Glaceon, but I basically can't do that. Okay. There's going to be a Snow Cloak match. How about you miss Stone Edge? I would never miss. I would never miss. I would never miss. The Giga Drain is annoying. I would love to get into Surf so I can Outrage. Even then, I'm a little bit scared of Glaceon. Because it can freeze Blissey. Interesting. Okay. Oh, you crit. Oh, no. I was just like, Wood Time is really good for me. Oh. Oh, no. I am not going to be able to wrestle Glaceon then. It's going to be a Glaceon Blissey 1v1 in Hail. Which should be fine. Like, Glaceon has to get Snow Cloak, and it has to freeze Blissey. Is there any point in substituting? Every single Glaceon set's going to kill Garchomp. It's Snowcloak. I guess the thing is, because Avalanche is strongest move, but it's deprioritized, I'm just wondering whether or not it's able to Rock Slide. I think it might be able to Rock Slide. Whatever. Don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Okay. So it's not Glaceon free, which is good. I obviously kill it. But I cannot switch out because there is no Pokemon still alive. Okay, thank God. Oh, the Woodhammer crit. The Woodhammer crit scared me. It's a waitress. I'm so Gen 3 brain like right now. What is Blissey 2 in Gen 4 again? I've forgotten. My head is full of Blissey 2 from Gen 3. It is the counter set. Should be very easy. Oh, I slowed down. I've forgotten what that means. I'm going to go for the berry. Yeah, I think the speed down is one tile up by default, but I've forgotten. Landsat, which is the crit berry. Battle Girl. That is a very nice match to end on. Time for team swap, I think. Time for team swap. I'm pretty sure that's this. It is Intimidate, so I do have to switch. Successfully avoided losing, at least. Wait, Erin, what is it? You defeated a Spearow in round 1 of Factory. Because Spiro doesn't exist in Round 1 of Factory. Erin's a liar. Maybe Erin was playing Hall. Okay. Is anyone live? There's absolutely no one. Alux, I can't raid Aluxie though. It's really annoying. I don't think anyone's playing. Unlucky. In that case, I'll see you guys on Wednesday when we play Arena again. In Gen 3. Cool. See you guys later.